When I only have a day or two off of work and not enough time to go on a long vacation, I like to enjoy my days off at the lake. If you have never taken a trip to a nearby lake, you're really missing out on fun. I've decided to inform everyone on fun things and essential things to do when taking a trip to the lake. The first task would obviously be the drive. In some cases, it may take up to a couple of hours, depending on what lake you are going to. Be sure to be prepared for that long drive, and don't forget the camera so you don't miss the beautiful scenery. Once you arrive to the lake, it's time to go out on the water. First, don't forget the sunscreen. The SPF you need depends on how sensitive your skin is to sunlight. Make sure you put on plenty so you don't burn your sensitive skin. Another important item you will want to make sure is on the boat are life jackets. You will definitely need these because of legal matters, and also because if you plan on doing any water sports, they actually may end up saving your life. Make sure that your life jacket that you're wearing is an appropriate size and not too big and not too small. Now we are finally out on the boat. Make sure whoever is driving the boat has the appropriate license to do so. Most lakes have speed limits, and some only have certain times in which you are allowed to create a wake. Make sure to pay attention to other boats, jet skis, or whatever they may be, which are around you. You may come up on a sandbar, which is basically a small island in the middle of the lake that is extremely shallow. You can get out and walk at places like these and still be able to keep your head above water. Watch out for water snakes. You may not have a boat, and in this case, you may be able to afford a jet ski. Some lakes are large enough to where they allow you to rent jet skis from them. Depending on the size of the jet ski, you can have up to 3 people on it at a time. There is usually a weight limit. Make sure you are familiar with driving one before going too fast and hurting yourself. There are numerous kinds of water sports which make a lake day fun and exciting. Wakeboarding is one of the many. Wakeboarding is a sport in which you strap both feet down into what almost looks like a surfboard, but much smaller. You are pulled behind the boat as you go through the water and waves. If you are good enough, you can do tricks which are always exciting to watch as well. Water skiing is another fun and exciting water sport. If you have ever been snow skiing before, then you have the right idea. Water skiing is basically the same thing, except of course with water. It is one of the harder water sports to play, but really fun once you get the hang of it. Like wakeboarding, you are pulled behind the boat. You want to make sure the person driving the boat knows what they're doing, because your life is in their hands. Eventually, the sun will have to set, and when that happens, all water sports must end. You can't water ski or wakeboard in the dark. That is just plain ignorance. I always like to take the time to enjoy the sunset, because it looks especially beautiful when reflecting off the lake. The fun doesn't stop there. Actually, for night owls and late night partiers, the fun has only just begun. Everyone knows that a bonfire is the perfect ending to a tiresome day on the lake. Perfect for roasting hot dogs, marshmallows, and for those of age, drinking beer. After all, what kind of bonfire would it be without an ice-cold beer to go with it?